just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. An offense with some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal.
That ball ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Turner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Pitch to the back. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the defense would not. And on this play, they come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's got some space. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense is not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff in a single back formation. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Shaw. Going for his running back. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. A short completion to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's the second down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Moves the ball to the 35, another first down. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Wow, Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hands off to the left. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Fights off a defender. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers, I mean, how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in and stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Sixth play of the drive coming up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Shaw. It's a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. It's like one more play here before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Florida offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Dropping back, it's Shaw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The Gators have 1st and 10 here.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Gators pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. To throw, it's Shaw. He flips it to the back across the middle. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he make it to the marker? And the Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. As the first down, still on the move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Gators offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Shaw. He's moving out of the pocket. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run the option. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Well, I thought the defender was in really good position here. He's kind of working that receiver to the sideline. I didn't think he had enough room to come down with it. Somehow he comes up with the catch and gets a foot down.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch it.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's looking deep here, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Powering through. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You'd love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. They'll hand it off. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a... by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. To throw, it's Shaw. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? A pre-snap motion from the offense. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, good job here on this stop. But remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Gets rid of it on the move. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
And the game makes it second and medium. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The Sooners come to the line and run the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He stays alive. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Oh, he tosses it back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to claim the lead here in the final minute. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff. It allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner elects to fair catch it, no return. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0. But also, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.